In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to deactivate your Shopify store efficiently. First things first, it's important to know that deactivating your Shopify store is a significant decision, whether you're taking a break from selling or opting to shut down your business entirely. So let's make sure you do it correctly and smoothly. To get started, we'll first need to head over to your Shopify admin panel. This is your main dashboard where you manage all the aspects of your store. You should feel right at home here if you've been running your store for a while. Once you're on the admin dashboard, look for the option labeled Settings. You should find this towards the lower left corner of your screen. Click on Settings to continue. Inside the Settings menu, you'll find a variety of subcategories, each controlling a different aspect of your store. For our purposes, we're interested in the Plan section. Selecting Plan will take you to a page where you can see the specifics of your current Shopify subscription, including your monthly costs, billing period, and more. Now that you're in the Plan section, you should see a comprehensive overview of your current plan details. This is where you manage your plan, and conveniently, it's also where you can find the option to deactivate your store. Look carefully because sometimes these options can be a bit buried in the information. What you want to look out for is a button or link that says either Cancel or Deactivate. Click on this option. When you press that button, Shopify might prompt you with a few follow-up questions or a short survey asking for reasons for your decision to deactivate. This is just standard procedure. You can provide feedback if you'd like, or simply proceed by confirming that you want to deactivate your store. Be mindful that once this process is complete, your store will no longer be visible to customers and your plan will be canceled, stopping any further payments. As a quick tip, before you click Deactivate, make sure you've downloaded or saved any important data you might need later, such as sales reports or customer contact lists. Also, consider informing your customers in advance if your store will be closed permanently or temporarily. Keeping them in the loop can help maintain your reputation and pave the way for a smoother reactivation process in the future if you choose to return. And there you have it. That's a concise guide to deactivating your Shopify store. It's always a good idea to double-check everything before you complete the deactivation to ensure that you've got everything in order. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this guide helpful.